Gotta stay fly, till I die, I'ma ride, for the squad, that's no lie, put your pride to the side, gotta stay fly, till I die, I'ma ride, for the squad, that's no lie, put your pride to the side.
Bumping that 3-6, riding down I-55, blowing out them speakers. Dudes these days, they tryna be divas. Only thing that separates them is they peanuts. You never add up, we'll never be equals. Cody is a show when I'm always making sequels. Fuck what you heard, you can shove it up your b-hole. Never help a man that don't wanna help himself grow. Hard to be smart these days with all of these dumbasses getting the fame. Got all that jewelry but sleep on the couch of the friends that pay.
What up?
What up, everybody? So, I guess we're gonna open it up with with some turn shit. RapOffs League's alive and it's new. It's a new era about to start, and what better co-host to have to do the first episode? I guess you could say the intro to the roll in RapOffs League live news, and my brother, that's Kenny, man. What's going on? That's Kenny.
Man, I can't even complain, bro. I'm just happy and excited to talk about the role for the first time, the ROL, and like depth or whatever. And I think it's gonna be a good deal. And you got me back in media for this special occasion just because it's you. So this might not be a regular thing, but I'm here tonight.
Hell yeah, and we appreciate you taking your time and being a part of this. Like I know it's late. Hopefully everybody had a good week and weekend, man. Another week closer to Thanksgiving. You know what I'm saying? And
Friendsgiving.
Yeah, and Friendsgiving for those that, in the Memphis area that want to come out to Friendsgiving. That's November 22nd at Rock House Live, Midtown. Yeah, definitely pull up to that. But this right here is gonna be a regular thing. It's gonna either be once a week, twice a week. Shit, we might do it. The more people we get on board, the more shows we'll have on this stream right here. So, and it's all gonna be about the RapOffs. And yeah, man, I'm excited. What about you, Kenny?
Oh man, I'm excited, bro. I'm excited because like these folks got me. I mean, I know I'm like 7th or whatever in the 6th in the power in this week's power rankings, but I mean, here I'm trying to work on my cussing. Respectfully, like they still got me messed up, bro. I'm top 3 before the draft. I promise.
And my bad. I ain't trying to cut you off, Kenny. You're talking about power rankings. I'm gonna pull that up for everybody real quick.
Oh yeah, pull it up for the people. Yeah, these are this week's power rankings. So we got.
All right, here we go. Go ahead.
We got Big Hunter at number 1. You can't even deny that, man. Like for real, Big Hunter is like she's definitely the juggernaut of this competition right now.
Yes. Yeah.
Like as an individual, like whatever team. I don't see Curse not taking her number 1 because it's just like it's a no-brainer, unless freaking like Keglock decides to enter his name in, then we're all probably, in trouble. But yeah, moving on to Snake Arachi. I really, really messed with his music. I think I was over at your house first time I listened to it, and I rocks with it. That's gonna be like talking about dark horses, bro. And I know he is too, but like talking about dark horses just in general in the competition, he could end up finishing second to me in that MVA voting because like he's good, bro. I mean, he got what you got. He got that shit that the people need, like
yeah.
I'm not gonna. I can't do a deep dive on everybody. I'll try to do at least the first top 10, and Cody's gonna help me out some here.
I mean, yeah. I mean, if you just look at a quick glance at everything, I mean, you can see Trippy Tribbett. He's on the top, top 8. I mean, and how you can see it by the colors, Kenny, is by round. The yellow is obviously the first round. The green is the second round. The blue is the third round.
I'd be going to Tom in this situation. How about that?
Yeah, so I mean, it's just another look for all the artists that are involved to kind of get an idea of where they might be drafted at this point. But the team owners are going to pick who they want to pick anyways if the artist that's interesting to them is available. So this list may mean something and it may not mean something, but all I know is one thing: it's got a lot of artists talking, and it's very exciting leading into the draft.
Oh yeah, bro. Like you're my people's, and like I don't know who whoever voted in this on these lists, dog. Y'all got life a little bit, I'm alone. Y'all got life a little bit messed up because like Clicksta up, Alex Logan up, and then Blaze Arcane, formerly known as Lord Byron Sound. He's gonna end up being in the top 10. At least second.
I do agree with that. I do agree that he will be in the top 10 at some point. I mean, it's changing so much. I mean, the list from last week is way different than the list from, or this week's list is way different than last week's list. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. So back to like the fundamentals of the RapOffs though. So, me, I'm a notoriously I'm an improving live performer. So that's my weakness. So like which aspect of the craft do you think is most important in the competition? Does it got to be the song? Does it got to be the lyricism? Does it got to be the performance? Like I know it's got to be a balance, but like what is the most one in your opinion? And I'll give you my opinion.
I do believe that you have to be an all-around artist to be an asset to a team. That's the thing that's kind of different about it this time, is it's not so much about one artist just winning around, going to the next round, going to the next round. At the end of the night, it's down to two artists, and then only one artist can win it. It's no longer that fundamental to it no more. Now it's about what can you contribute to a team.
Yeah, there's going to be at least 7 people that get to say that they are winners. Correct?
No. Okay, so I'm glad you're bringing this up so that we can get a better understanding for everybody that's a part of the RapOffs that maybe want to be a part of the RapOffs. So this time around, it's 8 teams. 8 teams get to go to a draft that we're having January 25th. I have a location for y'all real soon. I'm getting all the locations booked for the regular season and everything. So 5 picks per team. So each round, one team will get to pick an artist that's available on the draft board. So now you got 5 guys on your main, or 5 guys or girls on your main roster, and how to work is there's a team schedule. I got the team schedule right here.
Yeah, pull that bad boy up right quick.
Yeah, so this is the ROL 2025 regular season schedule, and as you can see, it's bi-weekly. So week 1 of the regular season will be February 8th, 2025. And
okay, so does this mean I can just pull up one time and we're just going to film one time and then I'm done and these are going to all come out, that's how they're going to drop? Or do I got to be there every time to film?
That's another thing. It's not going to be pre-recorded this time. It's going to be live streamed on this channel right here, and you'll be able to see.
You got to clear off that schedule then. If you every other weekend, if you want to be a part of this, you got to go on and clear off.
Yeah, it's every other Saturday. Each artist will get, like, say for example, Kenny, if you get drafted to the North Hustlers, week 1 on February 8th, you're going against the South Memphis Riders. You know what I'm saying? So that means whoever is on the South Memphis Riders goes against the North Hustlers. I think it even has the it has the time. And like I said, I'm getting the locations locked now. I already got most of them.
It'll probably be some familiar spots, I would imagine, right?
You know what I'm saying? But you don't have to worry about going against everybody. You just got to go against that team, and that's every other week for 8 weeks. And then you can see down there, it's got a postseason, and it tells you when the ROL championship is. Like it's legit like sports. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy how it's evolving into what it is, but it's gonna make it funner and fair. And like we was talking about how it was gonna work. Here's the ROL weekly matchup rules and regulations. All right, so I'm not no expert reader. I'm not no whatever you call it, narrator, but bear with me on this, y'all. So the ROL matchup format, each team will know who they will match up against each week of their ROL schedule, which I just showed y'all. this is the ROL schedule right here. Um, each team will have a starting five that will be the artists that are selected for that week's matchups to perform. So pretty much that's just saying that whatever uh, team you're on, they get two alternates on each team. I need to let that, so just let that be out there. If you don't get drafted to a team, you can be an alternate in case somebody on somebody's team can't be there or something comes up, that alternate can fill in, or you can work your way onto that spot. You know what I'm
and
saying?
at some point on some of these teams that will happen. So don't get
Yeah.
mad if don't be frustrated or down if you just don't get picked in the first five. If you will, a lot of people are going to get a chance to be in play here. You never know who's going to be the most crucial. That could be a crucial thing. Freaking basketball when they freaking call in Jeremy Lin and the man dropped 40. Like that type of situation.
Yeah.
Like
So don't get bummed out if you don't get picked, because you still can be an alternate on a team.
And you still are going to be a part of it too. Like come and be a part of this, because this is a gigantic.
Yeah. And if you make it on a team, we're doing jerseys and everything, so you'll get the team. Let me show you all the teams real quick. So you got the Brink City Bombers. That's their team logo and colors. The Southside Ghetto Stars, Bluff City Goats, 901 Lyrical Assassins, Raleigh Bay Trappers, North Hustlers, South Memphis Riders, and the Orange Mountain Hog Killers. And that's the color schemes, and that's their logo. And that's the team owners, by the way. Brink Young is the owner of the Brink City Bombers. Orange Mountain Hog Killers is Tom Ski Mask team. Nasty Nardo owns the Southside Ghetto Stars. Big Curse owns the South Memphis Riders. Your boy, owns the Bluff City Goats. My wife owns the North Hustlers. Lauren Badass, shout out to her. 901 Lyrical Assassins is owned by AJ Johnson. And last but not least, the OG Z-Dog owns the Raleigh Bay Trappers. So that's, and like I said, the artists that are on teams will get jerseys with the teams, colors and everything, and have their name on the back. We ain't gonna do numbers. We just feel like, numbers, it's going too far. Maybe one day. But as of right now, I think the baseball style jersey will be the best kind of jersey, with the team name and then their logo and then the ROL logo and the name on the back.
Yeah, and then plus it gives the artists just all that little bit more promotion for themselves, Like,
yeah, and then we're gonna have merch made and shit like that, so the teams can generate
I want
money.
a Letterman jacket. Whatever team drafts me, because like if y'all want me to stay in a fixture in this league when we go into the future, part of my deal, I need a Letterman jacket. So
yeah. Well, you win the champion. If you win the championship, the team that wins the championship, down the line, gets a championship ring. They get their own championship trophy, kind of like our own presented Lombardi trophy. You know what I'm saying? Like how the NFL and NBA does, like that kind of trophy. And some money always comes with the championship. So. And that's going to lead into next season. Like after this season, it will be an off season, and teams will get to keep some of the artists that was on the previous season on their team. And then it'll go back to the draft again. It's about rebuilding. And at some point, it'll literally be like sports, like how the free agency works and how trading works. Like we'll eventually have trades, and we're going to expand the league to different states and shit like that too. It's going to get bigger and better. So this is being the inaugural season. These are the OG teams. Once again, like I said, this is our AFL. You know what I'm saying? This is what it's starting with. And
yeah, Brink, holla at me.
Are the comments showing up?
I'm not seeing any comments yet. But I don't know that much about
y'all. If you're watching, leave some comments, man. Let us know. Y'all watching.
Are you out there? Hello.
We're trying to, like I said, this is the first episode, so we're trying to figure out how everything works, and it'll get better with time. Don't just believe that. Just
absolutely.
But back to how it all works. So like I said, we know who you're going against and everything. It's 5 on the starting lineup for each team. Before the matchup, one team will call heads or tails in the coin toss, and the winning team of the coin toss selects which team goes first. The team that is selected to go first after the coin toss will select one of their starting 5 artists on their team to go up and perform a 5-minute set in front of 3 judges. After the artist performs, the opposing team then gets to select someone off of their team to do a 5-minute performance and try out and try and to try out to try and outperform. After that, it will come down to the 3 judges to vote, and whoever has the majority vote will win that round for their team. So pretty much, it's going to be best, who can win the best out of their 5 artists. So one artist from one team will come up and do a 5-minute performance. That's something that's new about this time too. Kenny is.
I like that a lot personally. That's one of my favorite parts because I know one of the critiques that I had for being part of the RapOffs 4 different times, like the original RapOffs,
Right.
Including the first, second, 6th, 7th, watching it evolve. One of the only complaints, it's not even a complaint, it was just one of the only things that I had about it. One of the only gripes I had was that it would take a whole lot for an artist like me, who's more of a lyrical type dude, to win against somebody who's just like stupid crunk it, like just live, because when you're going song for song, it's just like it's gonna win 9 times out of 10. So a 5-minute set is it more of a I feel like I have more of a fair shot because I can do a crunk song and then do some lyrical stuff and then maybe even do a spoken word outro. You can really get up in that jump and rap acapella for 5 minutes if you want.
Yeah,
Probably
yeah.
team the next week, but like
Yeah, and I totally agree. I like the 5-minute gives you more room to add whatever you want to elevate your performance as well. So, like you'll go up, one artist from that team that won the coin toss will go up and you'll do your 5-minute performance. When you come back, the opposing team will get to choose one of its artists to come up. So the team owner can strategize on who he wants to pick to go against you. He'll come up and do his 5-minute performance, and then the judges, the 3 judges, will determine who won out of y'all 2. And whoever gets 2 out of 3 votes from the judges gets a tally for their team. So that means the team's up 1-0. So
but that doesn't mean anybody's got to go home. Everybody's still in the competition. Like
everybody's still in the competition. You know what I'm saying? It's a team win. So if you win one, you got a tally for your team, and that's a good thing because no team wants to get swept 5-0. You know what I'm saying?
I'm not getting swept by nobody. Like if you're on my team, like no, it ain't happening.
All right,
we're going to the
top. No feature songs. No hype man or dancers are allowed in your performance, and no remixes of songs either. So pretty much that's just, you got to be original. You got to be original. You can't come in there and do a remix of a song that's on the radio. You can't come in there with hype man or dancers. It's just you and the judges. You and the guy.
You cannot bring your dance squad with you. If you have 5 people dancing and you're in a circle like Backstreet Boys, then you will be disqualified.
Yeah, that's an automatic disqualification and the forfeit on your tally.
That's like an automatic just loss for your team, and that's just a bad look.
Yeah, you might not have lost for your team, but you would definitely lose a tally for your team. So you would be down 1-0 or whatever. You might be the defining factor of winning it overall for your team because you only got to win 3 to win it all. But we're gonna let all 5 artists go, so a team can be swept 5-0. So make sure we're not picking team owners. Make sure we're not picking a team that's going to get swept in this fucking regular season, especially in the postseason. That would be.
If anybody gets swept, I'm going to judge y'all forever.
But artists are building stats with this as well, Kenny. Like you might be on a team at the end of the season that might be 2-6, but you as an artist are 8-0 throughout the season. And the special thing about that, Kenny, is that still gives you a chance for this award that we're going to have, which is the MVA award, which is most valuable artist. And it'll go to number one outstanding overall artist, kind of like how every league has its MVP. This is our MVP. We're just calling it NBA. So, it still gives a chance for somebody that might not be on a team that's going to win it all, a chance to win some kind of championship or some kind of an award at the end of the season.
To that point, so I know I'm a big NBA person, and then the NBA, it's like most valuable player to your team or whatever. But is it like, do you have to have like an amazing season on a losing team to get the NBA, or do you?
Yeah, like probably if you're on a 2-6 team, and take in mind every team will make the playoff, or not the playoff, the postseason. My bad.
Yeah.
The postseason this year, because it's the inaugural season. We only got 8 teams. Now next year it'll be a different ball game. It'll be about winning your division and stuff like that, which we do have division this year. We got GOATS division. There's 4 teams in that, and the Boats division. There's 4 teams in that, which we'll talk about that next week or something like that. But yeah. So I mean, this gets really in depth at some point, but every team does make the playoffs this year. So you could be a 2-6 team and you're going to go to the wild card round at least. But like you're saying, if you're on a bad team, how can you be an artist that can what's the word I'm looking for? Win kind of achievement like this NBA award. All right, so pretty much if you're on a 1-7 team, you need to go 8-0 as an artist. You need to win each week on the schedule. Each battle you go up every week, that 5-minute performance, you need to fucking win it. You need to be fucking perfect.
It needs to be special. But if you're on like a winning team and you're maybe like 7 or like 5-3, but it's a hard fought 5-3, there's a chance depending on the circumstances. That
If you're on say, like you just said, it depends on who you go against, because the power rankings will lead over into the NBA. You know what I'm saying? So where the power rankings are now and going into the draft, and after the draft going through the season, it'll turn into the NBA award, and then you'll kind of start to see the list and how you're doing. And it's about who you say. If you're losing to a person that's on the power ranking list, it's high. Like, say if you're a 10 and you lost to a 6, then you're not going to really go down too far. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Yeah. Kind of like in college football, like where if like Alabama gets beat by by like Appalachian State, which be happening, they're going to lose some ranking.
Exactly.
But
so once all 5 artists from the starting 5 of each team have had their round performance for their team weekly matchup, the team with 3 or more round wins from that week's matchup is declared the winning team for the week's matchup. So we already kind of talked about that. The better your team's overall team record is, the better chance your team has for a higher seed in your division, which helps with the postseason. And pretty much that's just like we was just talking, Kenny, if you're an 8-0 team at the end of the season, you're probably going to be the number 1 seed in the GOATS division or the Boats division, whatever team you're on's division you're in. So
and this may be a Cinderella story though.
Yeah, and you'll play each team in your division twice. So say you're building rivalries, you know what I'm saying? So you'll in each season you'll play the 3 teams that are in the division with you twice, and then you'll play 2 non-division games, and then you got the wild card, then you got the division championship. So you can be a division championship team too, you know what I'm saying? So there's many championships, many awards, many ways to be great. Like I said, we're going all the way kind of like with if it was sports with the whole ordeal. And individual artists, like I said, individual artists with the win and loss record will be recorded as well as part of a chance to be called the most valuable artist of the league award, or the MVA.
That's basically going to be mine, so y'all can give up on that other artists. But, respectfully.
And it goes back to, where it all started, and that's with this right here. Y'all got to sign up.
It's
Kenny,
$10, fam.
That's what I'm saying. Let them know, Kenny. Go ahead and read that for them real quick.
Man, bro. Okay, so artists sign up now for the ROL draft board. That's just a $10 entry fee, man, to put your name in the ROL draft board for a chance to get drafted by one of the 8 ROL teams. All right, red letters. Artists, please understand that even though you enter the draft board, that don't mean you finna get drafted, bro. If you aren't drafted to a team, you will go to the ROL free agency, which means you can get picked up maybe if somebody, sprains their ankle. You feel me? But hey, some free agent signings, you gotta look at I forget his name. Anyways, we'll keep going. If you weren't drafted to a team, each team can pick up 2 artists from the free agency to add to their roster as alternates. So if by something crazy happens and Big Hunter's in the free agency pool and I blow out my ACL in the second game, Big Hunter could be signed by hopefully Brink, because I'm really trying to campaign that. And I think I'll get that. Artists are very important. This is probably the most important part of this entire thing. I'm gonna put my serious face on. Artists need to have availability for the 9 to 11 week season schedule every other Saturday from February until June 21st. You don't need to have anything going on, man. Or you need to, make your team owner aware, or just don't have nothing going on, bro. Be part of history. Let's do the damn thing. You know what I mean? Did I explain that correctly? Oh, yes. The draft is on January 25th, but the deadline is
January 1st.
Yeah. So,
and you can hit up me, Kenny, anybody associated with the RapOffs League or the Cody or any of the team owners.
JR. Hauser.
Yeah, there's a lot of people. LNG, Trio. There's a lot of people. We're calling you out. We want the best of the best to be a part of the ROL, and it's not anything where it should hurt your pride. This is about doing something together, networking, building a brand, doing something different, and changing the game, man. Like I said, we're putting hip hop in a sports category, and it's gonna be fun, fair, and entertaining to everybody. Man, all y'all people that are supporting it, get ready, get them team colors ready. We about to do this shit, man. Kenny, I know you're an artist in it, so you got a different perspective of how it feels to the build to the RapOffs League debut. I guess the draft is the big thing that we're all talking about right now. So
right now, for me, and without giving away too much of my strategy, I am planning on dropping music and centering my drops around this, because you can use unreleased music in this competition, correct?
Yeah. As long as it's, like I said, like the rules were saying, what did the rules say right here? It says no featured songs, no hype men or dancers allowed in your performance, and no remixes of songs.
Oh, yeah. I did have a very important question I feel like a lot of people will also have. So if it's a featured song, right? So say me and 2 Chainz have a song together, but I've got like a 3-minute verse and 2 Chainz part ain't that long. Can I do my part of that song, and will it count as a solo song or no?
Yes, you can do your part. What it means by no featured song means no featured artist can join your set with you to do a song that y'all did together.
So I can't let you.
Yeah, you can't perform somebody's part in a song.
Can't get out there and do 2 Chainz part and then do my part.
Yeah, you can't do that. It has to be your part of the song, and you have to be a part of that hook. It can't be them a part of the chorus or whatever y'all.
Yeah, so hooks do count. Like a hook is a feature still.
Yeah, it's still a feature. Yes.
Okay. Word. That's all my questions. My only other statement is I'm gonna quit giving these other artists advice for now, because I don't know who's gonna be on my team and who's not. But yeah, man, be focused. And RapOffs, I was part of the very first one, in the original one. I've been a part of it 4 times, and I can say that it's helped me grow into the artist that I am in a very big way each time separately. From getting from experiencing Rockstar Row in the first one, and all the way to when I finally won me around against LNG Trill, who's LNG Trill hard. So I've learned something every time, and this is a really good networking event. It's always good vibes. We don't bring no bad vibes in here, and bad vibes will not really be tolerated at all. So we don't want that. But with that being said, everybody is welcome, and let's do this, man. Like Memphis needs something like this, man. So let's go on and just have a good special thing, and you can be a part of the first one. So you can't miss the opportunity. It's $10, bro. Sign up.
That's what I'm saying. And like we was talking earlier, make sure your availability is most important. It's every other Saturday, so it is manageable to be a part of the ROL. Most of the locations will be in the Memphis or surrounding areas, like maybe a little outside of Mississippi, a little hour outside, no further than an hour, hour and a half outside of Memphis as far as the season will go. We don't want to put any kind of jeopardy on anybody's schedule, so we want to make sure all the artists can make it each week of the regular schedule. Once again, I'm gonna pull up the regular schedule for y'all, so y'all can kind of see. Week 1 is February 8th. Week 2 is February 22nd. Week 3 is March 8th. Week 4 is March 22nd. And then what we got? April 5th, April 19th, and then May 3rd and May 17th. And that's the regular season. Then the postseason is 5/31 is the wild cards. June 14th is the divisional championships, and the championship is the 28th of June. And that's the full schedule. You know what I'm saying? So that's the main thing. Make sure your availability is good for that.
And like,
we want the best of the best.
If you feel like you're not going to be able to have a ride to something, or if you feel like it's going to be a problem coming up to it, like just make that known. I'm sure we're going to have a group chat, you know.
Yeah, your team owner will have you in a group chat. I'm pretty sure whatever team you
and bro, it's a collaborative process. We want everybody there, and like I know for me personally, like I'm always down to go the extra mile to try to get everybody there. So like, just don't. What I'm trying to say nicely, I guess, is there's no excuses, you know.
Fair enough.
Yeah, like I'll rent me a bus if I need to, and I'll just ride around, pick folk up. You know, I'll rent a U-Haul. You know, you feel me?
I mean, it's something that if you miss, you will probably feel bad that you missed, because it's going to be a great time. Even for like the people that's watching, like I said, you're gonna be building a fan base. You know, you can come out and cheer for your favorite artists and cheer for your favorite team. You know what I'm saying? And
I've established connections through the RapOffs that I'm using that have become very, very valuable for me. Also, while we're on this, Gary, wherever you are at, I didn't do day 2, but this is the second time I'm officially saying Black Car Guru, at Black Car Guru, we need you involved in this in some capacity. Come on, bro. That's all I gotta say. And I'm out. And I'm gonna keep doing this. So, you know.
And this RapOffs league thing is how it is right now. Will probably be how it will continue to be. So, you know, shout out to everybody that was in the OG RapOffs. Y'all did something special. History was definitely made doing that. And like Kenny said, a lot of connections were made doing that.
So were forged.
Yeah. So shout out to everybody. I mean, it was a lot. It did a lot of things. It did a lot of good things, and it's involved to what it's about to be, and it's about to be fucking awesome, man.
I'm excited for it, bro. I'm ready for it. I'm recording music for it, allegedly. Yeah, man, we coming. And I'm just saying one more time before we get off here, dog. If I don't get drafted in that first round, y'all done messed up, because like I am the dark horse of this competition. If you want to find out why, I got 2 live shows planned officially right now before then, but there's gonna be more. I'm about to apply pressure. So yeah.
Hell yeah. And this show is going to continue. Like, it'll probably pop in randomly every week, but it will be on multiple times a week, at least once a week. You'll get to see different special guests. We're going to have a media team put together. You'll see a lot of media. There'll be a bunch of different shows coming out on this same stream throughout the days, you know, as it gets closer to the draft. So be tuning in for all the special guests that we're going to bring aboard and everything. And get ready for the RapOff show. It's about to be a yearly thing now. I mean, it's going to have an off season to it and everything. So I'm really excited for it. I'm excited to see what happens with That's Kenny. That's Kenny. Don't think I ain't got your eyes on that black and gold, man. Them Bluff City Goats, man. One more time.
Keep it a buck, though. Like, Lauren's colors are my favorite, but the Hustlers colors are my favorite. But I got a feeling Brink. I mean, I'd understand if you picked a couple people above me if they're available, but Brink, bro, no pressure or nothing. But like, you know, if you want to win, like, I'm just saying, if you really want to win. Also, you can't ever sleep on freaking Trippy Tribbit. You can't sleep on Nova. You can't sleep on a lot of these people, bro, because these folks, I already got a plan for Big Hunter if I go up against her. And I don't know if it's going to succeed, but I do have a plan. Like, I'm already thinking about this now, you know? Like,
Hell yeah.
And I'm really excited to see what Roy Ritchie going to do, man. Like, I'm really excited to see. I'm really excited for this whole thing. But yeah, no. If y'all don't get me in that first round, I'm deleting all y'all out my contacts list. Like, for real, I would be mad. You're not getting a Christmas card. Like,
well, before we get off of here, the last thing I guess we need to really talk about is the one thing we haven't talked about, and that is the RL draft board. So right here, Kenny, is the draft order, January 25th, of each team's pick in each round. As you can see, I got the rounds labeled 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 over there on your left side, and it shows each team's pick each round. So it's looking like South Memphis Riders. Shout out to Big Curse. He's the team owner. He'll be having the first overall pick in this whole draft, man. How you feel about this draft board right here, Kenny?
oh man, I don't have the whole 45 minutes it would take for me to go into this. But yeah, I like it, and I think it's going to be really interesting. I think that once Brink starts picking in that first round, things are going to get very, very interesting.
Yeah, I see Brink has a 5th round pick in the first round, and then he has 2 second-round picks back to back in the second and third round. Then he's got a 1st round pick in the 4th round, and then the 5th round he's got a 6th pick. So I mean, it's looking like he's probably got one of the better of the off the board. Like
I think honestly, you're in a better position than I think that you realize.
I see that I got number 8 in the first round and number 8 in the second round. So I mean that right there kind of sucks. But I mean immediately in the 3rd round I got the first pick.
You can get you a squad like that, but like,
oh yeah, everybody's got a chance to get a good squad, man. It's all about who's
they're gonna have them something. But like, no, Brink's definitely in position out the gate to get 2 of the highest value players. Or artists. Sorry, my bad. Now you got me doing it.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. It's so much like sports now. It's fucking awesome, man.
Wait, we can play basketball after this too, bro. I'll probably collapse alone, but we can go out there and hoop.
But yeah, man, it looks like a pretty interesting, draft board, and Nardo and the Ghetto Stars got the 2nd pick, and Lyrical Assassins got the 3rd pick. I mean, it's gonna be pretty interesting. I mean, you can even look at this, draft board right here. It's saying that Big Hunter is gonna be the number 1 pick, but who's to say Big Curse don't have somebody else in mind? You know what I'm saying?
Strategy.
And
the artists also, remember, you have almost 2 months before this draft to increase your draft stock or destroy it. Like, if you want to have it bad, you can do both. Go out there and just like make you a synth pop trap crunk song that is just awful, and you can just ruin your whole thing, or you can do the opposite, make some really good music. So you do have time. Like, I always make music directly for the RapOffs, and this is going to be even more different because I'm just designing 5-minute sets for it. So, but yeah, I got to hop off here, fam. I wasn't expecting all of the deep dive. I could talk about this for about 5 hours.
Yeah. And the shows will be longer, guys, as it goes on. Like I said, this is our introduction show, so we do appreciate everybody that has tuned in and watched, and those that will tune in and watch. And hopefully we got your interest on the RapOffs League. And like I said, we'll be doing this on the regular. So shout out, you'll be seeing that's Kenny on here a lot. Shout out to Dave Bone. You'll be seeing him a lot on here. I'm also in talks with the guys at Hood News, and I'm gonna have a couple of the team owners come on here. And like I said, it's about to be a whole ordeal. So man, y'all make sure y'all stay tuned to all the roll-in shows, and
we might have us a fan on here one day. Like get us a fan.
We might do some call-ins or something special like that. As y'all see, we got the ticker at the bottom too. We're gonna start having things on the ticker just to keep everybody what's going on throughout the week and in the news.
And he has a sore throat, unquestionable for
exactly.
But all right, yeah, I'm hyped for it, bro. But I gotta get hyped for sleep right now. So,
I know that's right. But anyways, y'all, we about to get off of here, And we'll check in with y'all next time, man. Y'all stay tuned and make sure y'all like, subscribe, follow on the RapOffs League and all of our platforms. And shout out to That's Kenny. Appreciate you being with us tonight. I'll be in touch with you soon. And love y'all. See y'all soon.
Bro, it's gonna be. I feel bad when I win.